Summer is approaching, thank God, and we are all trying to get bikini ready, including myself, but it's not really working out well, but here we are. The City Buzz is at Flaunt Fitness. We're with Lauren and Skats, aka Pinky. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I've known you guys for a very long time.
You were a baby. You were a little one.
I'm not kidding. I don't remember the year like at all, but all I know is Nocturnal Vibes was involved in it. So
How old were you in 2005?
Oh God, I was 12.
12.
Yeah,
with your nappy ass hair.
My nappy hair, right? I would get my hair and put it right on the top of my head with my big t-shirts on, running around.
That's great.
It was great. Like, I love...
You grown up to be a beautiful woman and a great mom.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
Oh, we love you too.
Listen, we're going to go down memory lane in a little bit. But right now, we're going to talk about why we're here. And that's Flaunt Fitness.
That's right, baby.
I want to know all about it, how you got started. I mean, I do know a lot about it, but I want everyone else to know about it. So tell me how it all began.
So Flaunt started as a branch off of the first studio that I was part of, which was Poise Dance Studio. That was from like 2005, 2006 to about 2011. 2011, that studio, I basically, that closed and I kind of like took over the place of that. It was my best friend at the time. She was moving to the West Coast. I was staying on the East Coast, and she was just like, I'm done, I'm out. Like, this is yours if you want it. And I never imagined that I would own a pole dance studio. I was in school to be a lawyer at the time.
Wow.
So I was in college. College was kind of like a weird time for me because it was probably the only point in my life where like I went the longest without dancing. Because I worked a full-time job. I went to school full-time and I worked a part-time job on the weekends. It was, early 2000s, like, I'm just trying to survive. I'm 18 years old. I'm living with Joey at the time. I mean, we've been dating since I was like 16. So, I was living in his little apartment on 13th and Tasker, and I'm, hustling. So, I found the studio. I fell in love with pole. I've always been dance and fitness. Like, I've been a dancer since I was 3. Competitive cheer, competitive dance, growing up. And then, once the first studio closed, Flaunt officially opened, and I have to give Joey credit for the name because he did help me name the studio.
I actually came up with it in Philip's bedroom.
In your brother's
My brother's bedroom.
Yeah.
In your
Guess
brother's
what? I remember this, and I remember the first.
They did our commercial back then.
I remember the first logo being made in the bedroom.
Yeah. Well, it came from an idea of being a nightclub promoter and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yes, because you guys did the nightclub
Yeah.
thing.
So everything kind of like tied into like our nightlife and what Joey did as a promoter and all that good stuff. So, it kind of like exploded right off the bat. So the first Flaunt was actually in Pensport Mall.
Yes.
On 2nd.
Next to Gooey.
Right, like 2 doors down from Gooey Louie's. And we were there we opened officially March 1st of 2012. And we moved out of there early October of 2012. We had outgrown that space very quickly. It was like maybe 850 square feet. Fast forward from that, we moved to 17th and McKean, above Don's Auto Shop. And it's still Auto Shop down there. Don has since retired. Love him so much. But we've been up there since 2012. And then, even being in that atmosphere, I quickly realized like law school is not the route that I want to take, even though, my bachelor's degree is paralegal studies, business management, was pretty much like getting ready to start Temple Law. And then I was like, hold up. I don't know if I want to do this. At that point, I'd been working in a law firm for a really long time, and I just did not want to be stuck behind a desk. It was not my vibe.
I get it.
My personality. Like, I need to be out with people.
On the go.
So on the go constantly.
Yep.
So, being an entrepreneur is definitely in my blood.
I agree with that. I can
So,
see you.
yeah.
You've always been that way.
Always. I'm like I like to stay busy. I like to stay occupied. So this was the best way that I could do that. So fast forward, last year, 2023, May of 2023, is when I opened Flaunt East East. So we have Flaunt West on 17th Street and Flaunt East on Swanson, which is a great space. And I am so proud of this space because I literally had a dream back in 2018 of this studio, drew it up, had a vision in my mind of this is what I wanted, and I worked my butt off to make it happen.
Every day.
I'm my own person. I don't have any investors. I don't have any partners. It's me. This was a very expensive project, and you know, it needed to happen. It needed to happen,
and it happened.
And it happened, and I did that.
You did, and this place is beautiful. This is my first time up here. I was at your other places.
Yeah.
I remember when you opened up both of them, and I woke up and I'm like, oh my God, this is beautiful in here. The different rooms that you have, and it we said it looks like a school.
It's set up like a school.
You have your students.
There's like 27 doors in here.
There's
And I know that because I paid for everything. And when I got the bill for the 27 doors, I'm like, do you actually need 27 doors? Like, hold on a second. And then I'm like, oh yeah, we have a lot of closets and a lot of studios. So yeah.
No, this place is really awesome.
Thank you.
And I saw that you guys were working on different things. You have a lot of different classes, not only pole dancing.
Correct.
So tell us about like the different classes that you offer here.
So we do, so our pole is like our main squeeze, obviously.
Yeah.
But, you know, a long time ago, back when the first studio was going is where I brought the fitness into it. Because my background to start was dance and fitness. So, you know, we are doing adult ballet, adult, you know, hip hop, jazz, contemporary. We have floor flow classes, Vogue, heels, conditioning classes, HIIT classes, pretty much like anything under the sun. We do it. There's so much more. The flexibility classes are probably my favorite. I am such a pusher for people stretching. Like if there's any advice that I can give anybody that's under 30, it's stretch every day.
Stretch now.
Every
I can't even
day.
get out of bed.
No
Stretch.
stretch now.
Get on a foam roller and stretch every day. That's like,
Take it from the old man.
take it from, I make him come to my stretch classes.
Yeah.
He came to my
Listen,
stretch class yesterday.
We have some videos to show of you later doing some other things. So we're going to talk about that. So you had a lot of stretching.
So we offer a lot of classes, and then our newest addition to the schedule is two really cool things. We have our kids program that just started.
So how old do the kids have to be?
So the kids are right now 8 to 16.
Okay.
So it's just an aerials program, no kids pole yet.
Oh,
Yes. I mean, it's so big overseas, and I wish people would be like a little less.
Yeah, like a little bit more accepting. Yeah.
Because it's, you know, it's not a sexualized thing until somebody makes it sexualized.
I
Like this is
agree,
a
yeah.
sport. It is athletic. It is hard.
Listen, I would fall right on my face doing this stuff.
You
I-
would mommy muscles.
Please, I saw the girls doing that stuff. I got your, I'm like, how do you do that? That's incredible.
Magic.
It's really magic. But I think that it is a sport because when I was looking up like pole dancing, right? Because, you know, later on we're going to play a game. I was thinking about doing like a this or that pole dancing, and I saw a quote that said, pole dancing is a sport. I want to
Yes.
send it to you.
It is a
So when you
sport.
said
Yes.
that, I was like,
It's going to be in the Olympics soon.
They just put breakdancing in the Olympics.
Did they?
It took 40 years.
break dancer over here spinning on his
Yeah.
head.
Yeah. So yeah, you know,
So it's coming.
It's
It's coming.
coming. It's things have definitely, you know, I've watched this industry kind of from the inception. I've been in this industry for almost 20 years, which is kind of crazy to say. Like doing anything for 20 years of your life is like, whoa,
You're like, what is
you know?
that?
Again, I'm still 25, so the math isn't mathing somewhere, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. It's fine.
So, you know, we just there's a lot going on here. And then so the two programs that we're building is we just started our kids aerials program, and that actually we have drop-in classes that are every Thursday now. There's from 5 to 6 is the 8 to 11, and then from 6 to 7 is the 12 to 16 group. And it's a mixed aerials apparatus class. So there's silks, there's hammock, lyra. We have a rope for them to climb, and then like a couple other fun little, you know, activities. And then we'll kind of like round out with some circus stuff and juggling and stuff like that.
This is
like
nuts.
it's a really cool class.
Oh my God. I wish I had that when I was a kid.
I know. And I don't think there's anything really in South Philly that offers kids aerials
Never heard of
at
it.
all. And we'll be bringing in a younger program probably in the fall.
That's amazing.
So yeah. And then the second thing that we're bringing in is the bungee fitness.
Which
and this is like
Skats' video.
hot commodity. Like the funny thing is that there's been a wave of people reaching out to me like, Pinki, you should teach this. You should teach. You should be great at it. And I'm like, all right, I'll look into it. You know, and I like look at the certification. I'm like, okay, that's a little bit of money. You know what I mean? That's a good little nut to get certified in this. I said, it's got to, you know, be worth it for me. And then there was one studio in Havertown that was doing it. They closed. And somebody called me and they were like, hey, we got word this place closed. I tried to pick up that spot, but somebody else had picked it up already. But I was trying to see if they had it, you know, see what was going on. But I had a wave of calls from people. Like, do you offer this? Do you offer this? Do you offer this? Finally, I'm like, all right, fine,
I'll do it.
I'll do it. You know, fine, sure, whatever you want. So I looked into the certification, and the certification was through a company, Grounded Aerial, which is local. And I had first emailed them about the certification in 2017.
Whoa, and you just
2017. Do you believe that? And I literally just like sat on it because I'm like, this isn't going to be a thing. This isn't a thing. You know what I mean? This isn't popular. People do this. You know.
And like, guess what? Now you're doing it.
So now it's a thing, and nobody in Philadelphia has offered this class yet. So we will be the first.
This is so cool.
Yeah, I don't even know if there's anybody else certified within our area. June,
okay, right around the corner.
Right around the corner. Yeah, so we change our schedule 3 times a year. Just we go with the seasonal changes and stuff. So June, July, August will be our summer schedule. So we'll have a really good base of classes for that, and then it'll just remain on the schedule. That's amazing. It's gonna be great though. I'm excited. I'm really excited for that one.
I saw you put the thing around and then
so you're in a harness, and it's the harness that we will use is actually a patented custom harness that's made by the person who created the certification.
Okay.
And it's great because it allows for more rotation and more movement. So there's this really cool front piece where you're hooked onto kind of swivels. So you can do a lot of obliques and side stuff. And there's a front point and a back point. And so each point has different exercises and different outcomes and stuff like that.
That's really cool.
So it's very, very cool. And, the certification was a wonderful certification. But in my brain, I'm like, okay, how much further can I take this? So I already have choreographed. I have choreographed routines already. I have a whole class choreographed for a boot camp style. I have a whole class choreographed for old people. I have a whole normal, steady pace class choreographed, basically whatever kind of fitness you are into, whether it is non-existent to powerhouse, there's going to be a class for you on bungee.
I need to check this out. Probably the class for old people, because I'll have to keep up with them.
I know, listen, you'll be some old people though, so you'll be in his class.
I'll be in your class. Yeah. But how do you get your students motivated? I mean, you have a lot of teachers here.
Yeah.
I know body empowerment is very, very important to you. It's always been. So how do you get them motivated?
So I think just when they come in, and it's kind of a self-starter, if you will. They come in and they're usually very shy. They're in the longest shorts or even pants. A lot of people are really shy to wear shorts on their first class. And we can let it slide on their first day, but then they quickly realize oh, you're the oddball out because you're not in shorts. Mm-hmm. So you have to be like everybody else. And this is what's going to work for you. It's more of a safety thing than anything. Yeah. I always make the joke in class that I'm not wearing a thong to be cute. I'm wearing it because I need my butt to stick to the pole. Yeah, and that's 100% that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you know, you know. So, we're wearing the tiniest of clothes, but it's really a safety thing. But I think once people walk in the door and try their first class, they far exceed their expectations of what they can do. The common thing that I get is people are waiting for their friends to come and they don't want to come by themselves. So they wait. Then they get tired of waiting and they come in. And then they're like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is so empowering. I'm so mad that I waited for my friends. I'm so mad that I didn't do this sooner, but you know what? I'm here. And they are hooked after day one. They're hooked. I say it's a self-starter because they're literally one class. It's kind of and I think this is a today's generation thing, is that instant gratification.
Yes.
You have to go to the gym consistently for a while to see results.
Yes.
Where whole, you can literally come in and crush your first class, especially because I have such good experience teaching, almost 20 years experience. And and this goes with Joey today, because Joey's never seen me do bungee yet. Like he's like saw a couple of videos, but like nothing, you know, he doesn't know any of the terminology. And I only have one bungee setup right now because we have to do some, you know, rig work and all that.
Yeah.
But before I order everything else, I was like, let me get it. Let me get you sized and like see how this works for you. And I basically was able to just talk him through all of the exercises verbally. Yeah. And he was understanding, you know.
You were the
but
model.
It's like, he was the model. But it's learning how to teach
the unteachable.
Learning how to teach the unteachable.
So if Skats can do it, you can do it.
Exactly. You know, I'm very body conscious. I'm very specific when I teach. You know, I want people to be safe about things. So, you know, I'm in this business for the longevity. I want to be doing this till I am 99 plus, if God willing, I'm still here. Like, put me in the nursing home. Let me be that. I'll be the pole instructor in the nursing home. Give me those IV poles, baby. You know.
Give me the
That's
IV
gonna be me,
pole.
yeah. Or I'm gonna be the pole director of my nursing home when I'm 90. But like also I want to be able to like if I fall, drop into a split and like be twerking. You know,
I can see that
happening. That's what I want when I'm old.
IV pole got me. That was funny. That was a good one.
So, you know, I tell everybody this, it's like there's no rush, there's no race. We're older typically, like, you know, we're not like spring chickens. There's a lot of people in their 30s and 40s and 50s and 60s. My oldest student to date is 93.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God.
Is that the lady who called?
that lady that called, yeah.
93.
93. She said she never danced a day in her life, and she's always wanted to dance, and she wanted to do a dance for her husband. And she came in and she took 5 classes with me, and just so she could like perform for her little husband. I mean, I was the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. But 93 years old.
93.
God bless.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, you know, you're
How
not too young,
about
not too
that
old.
one lady who was actually both?
Oh God, yeah, we had a super buff, like 75-year-old. I mean,
Yeah, she's like.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I want my body to be doing things.
Yes.
And the longevity.
And it will.
The way that we train here is safe, and it is about longevity and being able to do things as you get older. You know, we're not about jacking up our bodies and doing things in excess. We're safe about things and we get done.
Yeah. Tell us some of the benefits that pole dancing, you know, does for people.
Yeah, I think even aside from like the physical, because everybody has their own goals, and some people don't have goals, they just want to do it for fun. And I think the confidence is the most like the biggest thing.
Yeah.
The mental aspect of
the
it.
mental aspect of it. I think just how it makes
very
you
important,
how it makes you
mental part.
feel, how, you know, people kind of come out of their shells. It's like when I was saying, you know, people wear pants on their first day. You know, it's so funny to see the evolution of a pole dancer in training, because you see them from day one. And I teach like a lot of the intro kids specifically for this reason. They're my babies. So, you know, they start and they're very shy and they're very timid, and they have their pants on or their longer shorts and their t-shirts, and like, you know, you could tell they're new and like they're very unsure of everything, and they don't wear shoes yet and like no heels, you know, and it's very like everything's very basic. And then you see them like 6 months down the line, and they are coming in here in 8-inch shoes and thongs, and you're just like, oh,
Okay. You can.
you know, so like, just, I think an overall, and even, you know, even if that's not your jam, like I think just there's an overall confidence boost, because it's a very empowering thing, and it makes you feel so strong and so like badass, you know, like
it trickles down to their family. So what their significant other?
I mean, their family members are so supportive. Like, we have our student showcase coming up on the 27th, and we have 2 shows on the same day, a 5 o'clock and a 9 o'clock.
Where's the show at?
The show is here. At Flaunt East.
Cool.
Yeah, we do it in the big space across the way.
Yeah.
So because we have like a curtain in the middle, we use one side for the performance, one side for the audience, and it's a beautiful thing. I mean, this space was designed with everything in mind.
Yeah.
So we are having the showcase, but like that's stuff that they like build up to. They build up to performances. We have a competition team. People compete in pole. You know, and then I also train all the local dancers. I was an exotic dancer for 10 years.
Yeah.
Fun fact. If
Fun
nobody
fact.
knew, now you know.
Now
Sorry,
you know.
Mom. Sorry, Mom. I wasn't bartending, although I was bartending because I am a bartender officially, but like professionally. But Yeah, I was I was
I
a
did not
dancer.
know that part. About
No,
you.
not many people knew. I know, spicy. Pinky just dropped the tea.
Now everyone knows.
Now everyone knows. I mean, it's nothing that I'm ashamed of.
No.
I'm very proud of it actually. At the time I really couldn't say anything because I still was working in a professional setting. Like I was still working at my law firm. I like to really just keep everything separate. And I still do kind of work in my office, but this is my main squeeze.
Exactly.
And like, I'm not ashamed to say what I did as a job, being an exotic dancer and being in that industry literally helped me fund this business.
Yes.
It helped me be able to grow. It helped me be able to open a second space. It helped me do a lot of things along the way. And it set me up for success. And so I only feel like I can give back to my community by supporting the other local dancers and performers in the area, by helping them, coaching them, and it's not just pole. Pole is a very small part of, being in that industry. But how to talk to customers, how to save your money, how to invest your money, how to file your taxes. Like there's so much more involved in it. And as, a business owner and somebody that has gone through all of this, like I feel like that knowledge and information just needs to be out there for these young girls, and that you can make, this a career stepping stone to invest your money in yourself or in your business. And then, I don't have to do that anymore because I did the right thing with my money.
Yes. And you opened up this awesome business.
Yeah.
And you have so much space here. Like, do you rent out?
Like 8,000 square feet.
This is crazy to me. Do you rent it out at all? Like,
We do actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I had some Eagles cheerleaders today renting out the space for practice. We do. We have like a bunch of collaborations that we work with. We just did a WWE comedy show here last weekend.
Yeah.
We have a group that comes in monthly that is like a dry group. Like they're not, they don't drink or anything. So they come in, they have like a whole dance party.
That's
food and everything. Like
Poetry.
like we have a poll and poetry event coming up next weekend.
Yeah.
There's so much that we do here, but it's such a great space, and it's a multi-purpose space.
I agree. I was walking around and I saw like it looks like more of like a dance area and stuff, and I was like, wow. Wish I knew that when I was
I mean, I've rented this out for kids' birthday parties. Like
it's a big space.
it is a big space. I had one of my friends had her daughter's like 6th or 7th birthday party there.
Yeah.
It was adorable. Oh, it was so cute. So cute.
So anyone can like
We had
just
a little
give you
red
guys
carpet
a
for
tour.
them and all. Yeah, anybody can call us.
Yeah.
I know.
We do music videos here. Everything.
Yeah, music videos. Yeah, my Erica is going to be filming one of her music
I
videos
love
here.
it.
Yeah.
This is so incredible to me.
Yeah, it's such a, it was designed to be a multi-purpose space. Even the one studio that's in the back, it's a private space, but that doubles as my photography studio.
Okay, great. So you do it all.
Literally.
Yes.
This place is multi-purpose.
It is.
Yes.
So if you need a place, call
If you
Flaunt
need a
Fitness.
place, call Flaunt Fitness. Yeah.
I love
Yes,
this.
it's space to rent out.
Yeah.
And what other events do you have coming up? I know you guys are big with small businesses.
So April 20th, we have a poem poetry event. It's one of my instructors, V, is running this. She's absolutely amazing. So there'll be, poetry being read and then performers at the same time. So that's going to be a real cool event. And then the following weekend, April 27th, is our student showcase. So that is the 5 o'clock and a 9 o'clock show. 5 o'clock is the PG. 9 o'clock is the XXX rated show. And there's like choreographed numbers. And so when you were across the hall, they're practicing for the showcase, that one group.
That's why you
So
couldn't
that's
film.
on the that's on the
Top
it's
secret.
top secret information. And that's on the 27th, and then on the 28th, which is the day after the showcase, we're going to shut down for classes here, and we are holding a vendor event and clothing swap. I'm like, how many times do we look at our closets and like, damn, we really got to figure that out.
I'm very happy that you told me this.
Yeah,
because
I have
a lot
so
to
many.
clean out.
I mean, I have like
Bring it back. Bring him trash bags.
I am.
I
my
have, like,
mom
express-
and my husband will be very happy about that.
I have express pants with tags on it, like $120 pants
Yeah,
that
that
I
you
never
never
wore,
wore.
and they're too big. They don't fit me now.
Yes.
So like, they're office pants. Like where I have nice suits. I have so many clothes, original BB outfits. Like I don't want to give that away. I want it to go to a good home.
Yes.
So I'd rather like.
So now tell us about the clothing swap. Is it like a clothing drive? Or?
So what it's going to be is if you want to participate in the clothing swap, it's a $10 fee, which is nothing. But literally that's just to like help me buy supplies like hangers, coat racks, boxes, like try to keep everything as organized as possible. And then basically, you know, everybody comes in, puts whatever clothes on whatever size rack. And it's just a whole like free, you know,
Now, are these used clothes or it has to have tags?
No, use clothes. No, I just have, I'm a shopper, so I just have
I love shopping
way
too.
too many clothes with tags that I never got to
Is
wear.
it guys and girls clothes or just
Guys and girls.
Okay.
Guys and girls. And also,
I got stuff from when I was fat. I'm giving away.
Yeah, that's very
so
nice.
guys and girls, kids, literally anything. If you have old stuff with like holes or blankets with holes, we're doing like animal shelter donations as well. So like
guys are big.
literally like anything that you have that you like need to get rid of, bring it. It will go somewhere.
Yes, please.
One of my instructor's mother does donations for like a underprivileged country. And so, you know, there's a lot of donations that we're going to send there. So if there's stuff that you don't even want anymore, you don't even have to take it. Like we will handle all your clothes for you.
This is so
So
nice.
it's Saturday the 28th from 1 to 4 at Flaunt East.
Amazing.
And you could like just show up and like, you know, pay the $10 on the spot. Like it's not an issue. And then it's, if you want to just come, it's free.
That's
You can
right,
just,
yeah, it's
you
free
can
then.
just come for free.
And
It's a
so
free
you're
event.
doing the clothing drop, and then you're doing is there small businesses?
Well, we're gonna have a couple small businesses
couple,
doing
yeah.
like little vendor tables.
Cute.
Yep. And then November for Small Business Saturday. It'll probably be a Sunday though, but that Small Business Weekend, we're gonna do a huge vendor event here. Huge small business event. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that you're
Everybody's
doing
got to work together.
exactly. That's
Yeah,
what-
especially the small business.
and you know, just being from like Philly in general, right? Like we all know a lot of people. We know a lot of the same people, and I think
course.
that you know it's good to support one another.
Absolutely.
I think it's
Absolutely.
very
Absolutely.
important.
For
Yeah.
those of us that are left here.
Yeah, we're the
Well,
leftovers.
we know that.
We are the leftovers.
We are, in fact, the
And leftovers taste the best.
Oh, that next day chicken cutlet. Come
Yeah,
on.
oh, listen.
Right?
Did you ever have like your leftover like
Pizza.
Thanksgiving dinner though too?
Yeah.
Like, come on, we're the tasty ones.
I know, right?
Right.
But
funny.
you guys like you're not shy in front of the camera. Okay, you guys have been on multiple reality shows.
We have.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play a little game ourselves.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It's going to be like 2010, your little, you know, newlywed.
My
game.
newlywed game
Okay.
show. Newlywed game show.
Are
Sherry
you-
Shepherd Circuit 2010.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got.
We lost so bad too.
Yeah.
It's okay. I watched it. I
We
remember.
lost so bad. We lost so bad.
It's
I was so
okay.
mad at him. Like, what are you thinking? He
It's
doesn't
okay.
think. He's a man.
I do not think.
We know.
All right, so
You see me on
This is
Family
you.
Feud, didn't you?
we're going to talk about that too.
Okay.
All right, and then where's your key one? If not, I'm going to have to rate you the key one. Did it not print out? Oh, here it
There it
goes.
is.
There it goes. All right. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna ask you a question, and you're gonna say like, who did it? Did he do it?
Okay.
Or me? Or you? Okay, you got it. All right. Starts the argument. Okay. No. Okay. Always late. You're the late one. It's okay. I'm always late
His
too.
20 minutes is 3 hours.
Yeah.
That's
I already
okay.
know.
No.
I-
It's been like that recently.
No, recently, I
Since
don't
I
know
started
where-
my business.
Yeah.
I don't know where his brain is, but he's like, oh yeah, I'm like 20 minutes away. And I'm literally like sitting there like 20 minutes in New York. Like,
You
what?
took Uber Philip because that's usually him.
Oh my God, so bad.
Says sorry first. Aw, you say sorry first. That's cute.
I'm a Sag, I don't say sorry.
So more stubborn.
I'll say, I'm sorry that you feel this way.
Sorry that you feel this way, but you were incorrect.
That fire sign.
Who is more stubborn? Oh, okay.
He's a Gemini. Come on.
I'm a Gemini
I
too.
know, you guys
You're
are
a different
stubborn.
kind of stubborn. Please. Forget
Wait,
it.
your birthday, 19th?
You
Yeah.
Yes, I remember it. I'm
Yeah.
16th.
Yeah.
See, I remember your birthday.
God, oh my God, I feel so claustrophobic right now. All 4 of you.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm surrounded. I can't get
We would
away.
jump you.
Listen, you know what it is? I always say with Geminis, right? It's not that we're two-faced, right? It's we
Yeah.
feel the energy
We know-
of the
we know-
people
we know
around
everything.
us,
I know.
right? So it's like, you know,
We have a
And
superpower.
Yes.
Virgo, we're the polar opposite. Sag and Gemini are literally polar opposites, which is why it works.
That's if you believe in this star
but-
stuff.
I do.
But-
Me and my husband are both Geminis, and our son is too.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you got
How all 6 of y'all doing?
Hello.
You
we're
gotta
still
start
here.
claiming everybody. everybody.
We are still here.
All June?
Well, June 1st, June 2nd, June 16th.
Those are the best ones, though.
Yeah,
Those are the best
they
ones.
fun.
Those are the best ones.
So who eats more? You eat more?
Me, right?
Oh, yeah.
Me. Yeah. And I barely eat, but Joey.
No?
And I have food allergies, so like it's really hard for me to eat. Like
and
I
he
don't eat a lot. I just make sure I eat 3 meals a day, but I have to
Yes.
keep up on my workouts. He doesn't do anything, so
Maybe
he eats
you
like,
need to motivate me to eat.
he eats
'cause-
like chicken nuggets and French fries.
Oh, I fast a lot. Though,
I need to eat though. I burn too many calories.
I remember when we used to go to like the Penrose Diner, you would have like the same meal.
Grilled cheese with
yes.
I'm very
I remember.
Grilled cheese and bacon, French onions.
Yes.
Yep, I know.
I remember going to Penrose and it was like specific, and your bread had to be toasted a certain way.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes.
I remember memories. It's all coming back to me now.
God forbid it wasn't toasted or something.
No, you sent it back. I remember. It stuck with me. I was like having a panic attack.
I still like that.
Better at buying gifts. She is, yeah.
Gifts. I don't remember the last time I got a gift. He got me colored flowers. When was that? My birthday.
cute.
He did. He got me like roses,
That's
colored roses, all by himself. I think I paid for them on my credit card.
That's fine. At least it's a bonus, right?
It was on my credit card.
I did an allowance.
I guess an allowance. Hey, it's a thought that counts, right?
People hear my sugar baby over here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Dance is better. Oh, this is hard, right? Oh, okay. You're
Yeah, but I got my own style.
You got your own style.
Joey's a bopper.
No.
Head spinner.
All right, I know this answer, but more organized.
Actually, wow.
Me. No. That's not even a question
No,
we can answer.
Yeah.
No, because our lights are
I'm messy
jump-
organized. I'm messy
Yeah.
organized. I'm organized
Yeah.
for my life.
Wait, guess what?
But I have ADHD, so.
So,
you know.
No, you're messy organized. You're.
It's like your
tried
shit's
to-
everywhere, but you know where everything is.
Yeah.
Let's go. You guys
No.
know. Remember my bedroom?
Yes. Yes, here we go. Here
My
we go.
bedroom was an absolute
Clothes
disaster.
everywhere.
Clothes were
Oh my
everywhere.
God. Piled high. I'd be like, what
Yes,
did you do?
my clothes are everywhere, but I knew
Your
where everything
bed,
was.
your bed.
You did, but you
was
knew
the
where
worst.
everything
But
was.
listen, I knew where
Thank you.
everything was.
Thank you.
And my poor brother had to share the same bathroom with me.
Philip is neat.
Neat. Wait, he would
Philip's
come.
got ADD or something.
Yeah, he
whatever
would.
the hell it's called.
He would. It would be like 2 a.m.
OCD?
He would
OCD,
rip
that's
the
it.
covers off me and said, "Listen, we're cleaning this bedroom right now." Scats, do you remember you guys like fixed my whole bedroom when I turned 21?
Yeah.
Did new
Oh,
floors.
yeah.
Yeah. Like they put new floors down for me,
Yeah.
and then I tried to be organized. But
That lasted like
Lasts like
10
5
minutes.
guess what? I'm really
But
trying,
again,
guys.
we know
Yeah.
where everything is.
Yes, my
That's the
mom
thing.
just
So,
doesn't
like,
understand
I'm
me
not-
doing
Do your
my
kids
mom.
have
I'm not
the same
dirty, I'm
socks
just-
on?
What?
Do your kids wear the same color socks every
Who,
day?
Denny? Yeah, he wears the same clothes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well.
Are you sure?
Listen, I was
Nobody ever wears matching
Now,
socks.
my husband would always say to me, he would be like, your socks don't match. But now they do because he's like a stickler with that. And yeah, he is. He's such a stickler. Did you hit your head? you really thought that was funny. Are you okay?
Here's my theory on
Bang.
matching socks. If your socks match, you're probably not busy enough.
Yeah.
The truth, right?
Like-
now, back then, I used to like just, I would be this, that, or the other. I would just throw my clothes and I never knew what I
No,
wanted.
you were like a tornado.
I mean, that's it. Felicia's a
You're a
tornado.
tornado.
I was my own hurricane.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
I
are.
think you actually should have some of her clothes.
I probably still
Probably.
did. Wait, and there was a pair of heels that I had, and I was like, oh my god, they remind me of Lauren. I love her heels. That's my inspo. So back to the questions. We have 2 more. Cooks better. Oh, ooh, this is a conflicting.
Sir,
When I do cook, I cook the best.
I'm sorry, that is.
Let's see. Chicken cutlets.
Well, that's not really hard
Yeah.
Scats.
No. Nice.
The chicken cutlets. And the chicken cutlet meatballs. And the chicken meatballs.
Yeah.
And the beef egg rolls. And
Yeah. We work good together.
So are you the one with the ideas and you're
Yes.
the one that like
yeah,
executes it? You're the
technically
sous chef?
Technically, I'm the idea.
Okay.
I'm a sous chef.
You're
yeah.
the sous chef. That's
the sous
okay.
chef.
I'm usually the sous chef
Yeah.
too.
And I don't really cook much, but like, you know,
And you do.
I'll make
You're the better
basics.
one.
Yeah, yeah. No.
And last question, who spends more money?
Plaster it on my forehead.
Yeah.
That was
By
fun, guys.
default. By default.
That was great. That was awesome. You guys were also on Family Feud.
We were on Family Feud
Yes, with-
2021.
With your family.
we
which
won
I-
$20,000.
like nuts,
Yeah.
right? Skats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how this happened though.
Tell me, because I need
This
to
is
know.
great.
It's a crazy story. So my mom, December of 2020, and this is during COVID, ad popped up on Facebook. You know, it's like all the old people on Facebook. It's like, I'm like, Mom, what are you talking about? What do you mean, Family Feuds? You know, audition.
They're auditioning Philly people.
We're auditioning. We should do it.
Let's come out.
And I was like, all right. So like January rolls around, and she sends me the link again, and I was like, all right, I'll fill it out. Let me like fill out the audition form. So I fill it out, and I kind of forgot about it. And like a month later, we got a first call back. And I was like, oh my God, Mom, you're not going to believe this.
She was probably so excited.
I got a first call back for Family Feud. And she's like, what? And I was like, yeah. I was like, we have to pick like 5 people of the family, and like we have to do another, like an interview. Like
We have to do a video, a Zoom interview.
So now normally they would go to cities, and this would be like, they would do like auditions at like a hotel or something, like a ball.
Because of
Yeah.
COVID,
But
it had
because
to
of
be
COVID, everything was
Yeah,
Zoom.
Zoom.
So we went through from January to April, 4 rounds of interviews.
Wow, it's that deep.
Yeah, it's deep.
Okay.
It's deep. This is the best part. They fly us out. So it's me, Joey, my mom, and my twin brothers.
Yeah.
They fly us out to Atlanta in May. It was like more than a weekend, like more than a week. And they usually fly you out for like 2 or 3 days, but we were there for a week because of the COVID testing. So it was a whole thing.
Yeah, lockdown.
Yeah, it was
Like
crazy.
we had to stay in a hotel.
Yeah, we couldn't leave. It was wild.
Philly prisoners kind
They
of.
tell you when you get there that you still don't 100% have the chance to be on the show. Like they do like practice rounds, and that's kind of like your final audition when you get there.
You're in
I'm
basically
like,
a big You're in basically a big outdoor theater with like about 20 other
It's like a hangar,
families.
like a hangar.
A big
And they have it
hangar.
all set up like a set and everything. That's why
And
they film it.
it's basically a mock show there. So from there you go inside to the studio audience. So during COVID, now the studio audience isn't the studio audience; it's all the
Yeah, it
families.
was all the families.
So we were in the audience.
for a couple of the shows private
Yeah.
water.
That's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
You can see us in the audience too. It's hilarious.
Like a couple days ahead of show, like
Yeah, the episodes that air
You'll see me
before
because I'm
ours.
right in the front row.
Right in the front row.
Oh, of course. Yeah. So you're very easy to pick out in the crowd.
They tell you like before you fly out to like do that part of the the final audition and like possibly get on the show. They tell you like watch Family Feud, like da 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 da, and we were hardcore fans.
Yeah.
Like we watched it all the time. We would sit on the couch. And we would literally always get the number 1 answers.
Yeah.
Always.
Always, I would kill it.
3 weeks before we flew out, we're sitting on the couch and we're watching Family Feud and we're practicing. And Joey was like hot. He
Yeah.
was hot. And I was like, I literally looked at him. I said, Joey, you are going to win us $20,000.
Yeah.
And you
Manifest-
did.
And I literally I looked at him. I
Manifested
said,
it.
Joey, you are going to win us $20,000.
I mean, I
You're
wish
gonna win
I
us
wish you said
$20,000.
40, but
I wasn't even going overboard. Give me the 20. I'm not.
Yeah.
40 is too stressful.
Right.
So I literally, I was like, you're going to win us $20,000. And it was his winning answer, which the answer was my wife.
yeah.
Was like the winning answer.
The question was, who do you think?
Who do you think would be your biggest like fan or your biggest support?
Biggest
and so
support.
my little brother went first. He said my wife or my mom. And I'm like, of course, a 20-something-year-old would say my mom. You're only with a girlfriend. You're not married. So,
Yeah,
like, of course, you would say your mom. And then Joey pulls out my wife, and it was the winning answer, and that was how we won $20,000. But 3 weeks prior, I literally looked him in the eye and I said, "You're gonna win us $20,000."
I did.
Talk about manifestation.
Yeah, fast money.
Manifesting.
And Steve Harvey loved me.
Steve Harvey.
Who doesn't
they-
love you guys?
The fact that Steve Harvey came over and like shook his hand, fist
Yeah.
bumped him, like
Yeah.
he doesn't
And
touch or go near
no,
anybody.
No, he didn't want to touch nobody during COVID.
Yeah.
Nobody.
But he wanted to.
Yeah.
He went right up to Joey.
Yeah,
he
you
really
have
took
a
away
really
thing.
great family. Like I remember your twin brothers. Like I remember. I think it was like your serenade. You had a party up your street, and I remember
Probably serenade.
I had they played instruments,
Yeah.
right? And I think someone played a guitar, and I was like playing their guitar. It was
Yeah.
like so long ago.
Travis, right?
Yeah, right. But I just think that your family's just so funny, and
they're
you guys
they're
are
great.
a great family.
There's a lot of us.
And I thought that I had a lot of nephews. You have nieces, nephews. You have it all.
I have
They're
13 nibblings.
They're spitting them out. And that's-
The twins are really
13 nibblings.
wow. Like it really
9
That's
girls.
crazy. Just, oh God. Your family parties really must be crazy.
No, we had Thanksgiving here.
You know, that's a really
42 people.
That's such an
42
amazing
people.
idea. But
We have 3 bathrooms.
Yeah.
We have all the space in the world.
so tell me, how did you do
Parking.
it? Did you parking?
So parking was
did
easy.
you do
We
like
s-
Cernos and stuff?
Yeah, we did a whole
Smart.
side table of sternos. We did a side table of desserts, and then in the middle, lined up tables, 40 chairs.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Back to back, yeah.
That is so
No, it was
amazing,
amazing.
to me.
It was amazing. I told my
set
mom,
up
we're having
a little
Thanksgiving here
playroom.
over
Yeah.
here. We set up a playroom for the
playroom
kids with a
Smart.
projector
That's-
so they could watch movies. We brought blow up beds and everything, blankets. There's a
Phil,
whole-
we're using Flaunt Fitness for a couple events.
It was
Yeah.
the whole thing.
For our
You
family.
got the family discount
Yeah,
too.
let's do it.
I feel like we're gonna do some sleepovers
Actually,
here.
you know what? We're going to do a buzz discount. for
a
anybody.
buzz discount.
A buzz discount.
Yeah,
we
for
can do
anybody.
that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, who
We can do
mentions
that.
buzz? Yeah,
Mentions a city buzz.
Mention the city buzz for 10% off.
Let's do it.
Let's do
No,
it.
I think it's like really such an amazing idea.
Yeah.
Like
I know.
you come up with some good things.
I know.
Yeah.
Especially
and
for all the
was like,
kids,
it was
like-
on the whim too, and like my sister was really stressed out about hosting, and she had a lot of stuff going on. Like her air conditioner heater broke,
Yeah,
her
it was
car
terrible.
broke. I mean, in like a week span, she like had to drop so much money, and she didn't know if everything was going to be fixed. And there's a lot of us, you know.
Yeah.
And so I like called my sister, and I was like, you know, to take off this like stress from me, like why don't we just have it at the studio? And she's like, would that be okay with you? I'm like,
Why wouldn't it be?
what did it be? I own it. What do you mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, quickly, everybody was like, this is a great idea. This is a great idea. And we had our first
I think
Thanksgiving.
that's
It
incredible.
was a flaunt feast.
Flaunt feast. Flaunt feast. Every year, Flaunt
I
feast.
know. I said, we're going to have shirts up made up for next
Flaunt
year.
feast.
Yeah.
I know. At Flaunt East.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Flaunt Fitness, get fit and flaunt it. Come on.
Wait, I have a video of it. You guys make your own merchandise.
We do. We do make our own merchandise.
It's like that.
Yeah.
You're a one-stop shop here.
Mugs, hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts.
I saw your
pants,
like your body
bras,
suits,
body
right?
suits.
So cute.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
we
it.
do it all.
We're on sweatshop.
Yeah. Thing 1 and thing 2. Let's go. I love it.
That's it.
This
That's
is
us.
so great.
That's us.
You guys have such a beautiful relationship. Like
It's all right.
You,
It's
no,
all right.
you still. I remember
So,
your wedding.
We'll be married 15 years
Yes,
next month.
I remember your wedding. It was at Lucian's Manor where I got married.
Yeah.
Because I remember that you guys getting married, and I just think that your wedding was also on TV.
It was.
Yeah.
Which I thought was so cool.
It's on Apple TV.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I need to
You
watch
could
this.
literally.
Yeah, pull it up.
Yeah.
But like your sister and you got married at the same
We were
time.
first double wedding on TV.
First double wedding.
Crazy. It's so funny because
We opened up for Juliana and Bill, right?
October 20. Yeah.
If you want to watch your episode, it is on Apple TV. Okay.
Whose
It-
wedding is it anyway? Double Trouble season 10, episode 3. It is on Apple TV.
Yes. The wedding it was so crazy because
crazy.
you and your sister are complete opposites, right?
Complete
so
opposite.
like
Love her to death, but yeah,
yes,
complete
and
opposite.
I remember like she did more of like the traditional, like, you know, the people came in and they were like, you know, real like dresses and everything, and then
Yeah.
your people came in,
Yeah.
and it was like woo.
Yeah. We had like mummers, you know.
Yes.
There's
Yeah,
all-
Yeah,
we,
you had
we
so
had a
much
hype
numbers.
wedding before everybody was doing it for the gram.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously,
No,
the
seriously.
gram wasn't even a thing.
Put it this way: we had people texting in our wedding.
We did. We had the
Yes.
text screen up on the
Yes, I
live feed.
remember.
We had a
Wait,
live
so
feed.
everything.
Did he?
Brian did.
No,
Yeah,
Brian
Brian-
Foraker
okay.
did.
Brian
That is
Floyd did it.
amazing.
Yeah, so Brian's, I mean, this is all the stuff that we
This
did in the
before
nightclub. when we were in the
social
clubs.
media and everything.
Yeah, so we did live stream because we had people from around the world that like couldn't come see the wedding.
Yes.
And then like even like, you know, yeah, we had people all over the place.
We
But
know people everywhere. 'Cause,
yeah.
You know,
Yeah, so we had a live feed going and you could actually text in
I
to the
remember.
screen.
And then you guys had 2 wedding cakes,
We did have
right?
2 wedding
And I
cakes.
remember yours, the bobblehead.
The cake topper, yeah.
Cake toppers.
Yeah.
And then like your dogs were in
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
your-
still have that.
Oh my God. I loved it.
Listen, if you're getting married,
I loved it.
get a cake topper of like little baby statues of yourself.
Yeah.
It's
they're so much cheaper now too.
I know it was
I
like
can
almost
only
$1,000
Yeah.
from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
From Hong Kong, it was almost $1,000.
Just
You
think,
could
that
get
was
it for,
in
like,
2008, 2009, 2009.
Yeah, I think we only had MySpace.
MySpace, that was it.
I mean, Instagram was a thing, but I don't
No,
know.
it wasn't a thing.
Instagram became a thing like 2012.
Yeah.
Facebook started in
Okay,
like 2009.
you know why? Because Facebook, I started my Facebook account in 2009. And I was like,
Yes,
isn't this
that's
for college kids?
Yes.
Yeah,
like,
well, I
that's when
used to use
everyone's-
Facebook for the parties at the nightclubs.
because all the college kids
Yes.
were on them. Yeah, like that's so crazy.
I say that about YouTube because YouTube wasn't a thing really when I started pole.
No,
like, we were like, it was like kind of 2007. We were like just starting. It was
Yes.
like just starting to be a thing.
Because
And
when
I'm
I
like,
started doing my music in
God, I'm old.
2007, it wasn't like
It
a
wasn't,
thing.
no.
It
You were making CDs.
yes, my CDs, yeah, like and no
Hello.
one uses CDs anymore.
Right.
This
You
is-
were. No, it's funny.
It's like, are we even old enough to be like?
You were at the end of the technology.
Yes, it's the truth.
You know what I'm saying?
Philip made
Before
me my
streaming.
and
Like seriously.
I think we were all ahead of our time though. I feel like,
Like if we had Spotify and everything else then,
yeah. Oh
You-
God, it's so
you would have
crazy.
been blown up.
I know. I think about that now, and I'm just like, wow. Like when I started my music, like it was local, yes, but
yeah.
like if Spotify was a thing,
exactly. There was no like, and I again, I say this like
Yeah.
exactly with Paul. Like there was no like transfer of information back in the day. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Not
like not like it is today.
you had like these
it
kids.
was only
they-
phone call or text.
Exactly. Like, and I think that like, I always think like these kids now, they have it right at their fingertips
Right at
and
their
like,
fingertips.
and like TikTok, right? Like I don't use TikTok much because I can't really figure it out.
No, you do.
I like to scroll TikTok.
I just
It's good
scroll.
scrolling for sleepy time.
I'll scroll. I'm
Yeah.
very interested.
Yeah, we're good scrollers.
We're very good scrollers. Making the content, I do not have the patience. I really
But
don't.
like I have ideas for content.
Oh, I can see that with you.
You know what I mean?
probably have tons of ideas,
ideas.
but I can't execute.
Same.
And but you're the idea guy.
But even if I execute it, like I'll go Facebook Live.
yeah.
You know what I mean? People get a kick out of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But like I should do that maybe on I don't know. Like I can't even do it on TikTok.
Yeah, I can't figure it
It's
out.
weird, yeah, I know.
I can't figure it out.
Every time I try, I don't know. I posted something the other day and it like the comments were like blocked off, and I'm like, what is happening? I didn't
Yeah.
even.
It's too confusing.
Technology is like it's good, but it's not good.
Yeah.
Like half the time I'm like, where are the young kids here to show me how to work this? Like I don't know how to search. What am I doing? Like where
Yeah,
are the kids?
I'm the same way. But
Just learn about hashtags, please.
please, I don't even use them anymore because I'm not creative enough to
not
do that.
Yeah, here I go. You'll get 3 hashtags out of me. That's about
I
it.
haven't even been doing any of that stuff.
Hashtag Flaunt Fitness. Hashtag Flaunt Fit. Hashtag Sexy Pole. That's
Sexy
all you're
pole.
gonna get from me.
With,
That's it.
with technology, right? You know how like we have like, you know, Uber and stuff like that. You started your own little
Yeah,
thing.
because of Uber.
Yes, Cloud9.
Well, I actually wait. I have my wallet. I'll show you.
Should have your wallet.
Yeah, I do. I do. Well,
Let's see here.
and here's another thing.
The original Uber, actually the
Go-
original
Go
GoPuff.
Puff.
The original GoPuff.
Okay.
This is his business card from before we started
Before
dating.
her.
Wait, are you kidding me?
No.
I'm dead serious.
No.
Wait, we're gonna read this. Grocery
Grocery?
pickups, door-to-door deliveries, messenger service, helping senior citizens, laundry.
Lottery.
Laundry. Look,
Any little errand I will do, Skats gets it for you. And he's had this number for 1,000,000 years.
Skats, I will die. Do you see this?
And
Look at this.
And now here's where technology is now.
Scan his
Wait,
dot for his information.
Scan it.
2024 versus 2000.
Do you see this?
1999.
Okay.
Probably 98,
Okay.
actually. I'd say
Oh,
probably.
dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
But like, this is the original
You're
GoPuff. This is the OG GoPuff. You can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me it's not.
So somebody like stole my life and made billions from it.
I
I
am.
want my money, GoPuff.
Yeah. This is incredible.
Isn't that
to me.
crazy?
Yeah.
Wow.
I will shock people's mind with this that we did.
Blow your mind.
It's so funny because like me and Philip talk about it all the time. Like he'll have an idea and then someone will come out with it and he'll say, "Did they bug our house? Like how did they know our
Yeah,
ideas?"
no, quite literally.
No,
Phil, how much were we doing in Philip's bedroom back in the day?
Skats.
No, like the videos.
Okay,
everything.
so like going back to like YouTube, right? I remember it was like it would be you on one side of the bedroom and we would record, right? And then on the other side you would be doing it too. And we saw the video. Philip, do you still have that video? Right?
Oh,
we had to
wait,
play
wait,
it.
was that
What was
is
it?
that Hey Hey?
I told you.
I haven't seen that in a minute.
Doesn't that recirculate somewhere?
I haven't
like
seen
your
it.
Facebook memories.
Yes,
or something? I
yes.
feel like it recirculates. On
I remember
Facebook
the pants on the ground too.
Pants on the ground.
Oh,
Pants on the ground.
That was great.
Listen,
were the days.
we had so much fun.
Yeah.
I remember I did Call Me Maybe, and I like put a mole on my face. We had great memories.
good. We had a good time.
Man, I wish we can go back.
We literally like lived at your
I
house.
miss the nightclub.
Well, so I was.
I don't.
Yeah,
listen,
you were babe. You weren't allowed.
Well, that's the thing with all you guys, right? Like I was always so excited to go to a nightclub, right? And then I finally went to one. I was like, this sucks. My house was so much better. That's what I've been always saying.
That part.
Like,
Where's the party? It's at the Punzo.
Yeah,
It's 3 a.m.
Club 3411.
Club
Like
3411.
now, I would go
Yeah.
to these clubs like real excited, like yeah, I'm gonna have a great time. Like my brothers and his friends, like they always had the best time. And then I went to one. I'm like. They don't party like they used to. Now
Things
I
are-
had better times in my house.
Things are very different.
When I was like,
Singing by yourself.
yes, when I was 8th grade, 9th grade, you guys
I mean,
would
we had
come
the
over.
music, we had the lights,
Yes.
you know.
You would wake me up at like 2:00 in the
Yeah.
morning. Everyone would say, "Why are you a night owl?" I'm like, because
Yeah.
there was
Nocturnal.
no sleeping.
There was no
No.
sleeping at the
Nocturnal.
Punzo.
Nocturnal vibes.
Nocturnal
nights.
vibes. Listen, I miss those times.
I know. Those were good days.
were really
I
great
feel like
days.
we've lived 1,000 lives.
Yeah, and you know, I always say that too. Like, I'm like, I feel like I lived a bunch of different lives.
Yeah.
Like, I
It's like
and
there's
now
like so many elements of our careers. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I've been around for like 100 years already.
Yeah, no. It's weird to me. Look at me. I'm watching everything.
Yeah.
Like grow and.
Yeah, you know, it's like
everyone-
even like watching you, you know,
Yes.
grow and get married and have kids.
Yeah.
You know, like
doing
I know.
the parade and singing,
Oh, that was you
singing
did
on
so
TV. Oh my god.
I was so excited.
Yeah.
I like literally watched the whole. I'm
Yeah,
like, look,
wait.
how cute.
Oh wait,
she
I'm
is.
actually
She's so
mad at you.
wait.
I'm actually mad at you.
Why? Don't
You
be mad
promised
at
me a job as your personal security guard when you got famous.
I'm not famous, Skats. I'm
No,
not
when you
famous.
say, whenever you say in public, you said I was going to be your personal security
You know
guard.
what, Skats? You should have been, because there's been times where I needed somebody and my dad was just looking the other way. Had no idea. What- exactly. I did a performance at Harris Casino, and he made me sing the song from Demi Lovato, "Cool for the Summer." And here I am, I'm singing like the sexy song. These two guys come on stage, and I'm like looking at like,
who are you?
who are these guys? Like grinding behind me, and my dad's videoing it. Okay, and videoing it like nothing's happening. Right?
So typical.
Wait,
So
and
typical.
I'm like singing, and my mom's like, Frank, what are you doing? And I'm hearing this happen, and my mom's grabbing the security guards and telling them they're not part of the act.
Oh,
and here
my
here the guys are, the big security guards grabbing them like
That's
off the
hilarious.
stage, and my dad just like, what do you want me to do? Okay.
Right. What am I gonna do?
Okay, so like
Yeah.
this is like really,
Call Joey next time.
yeah, I
He's
should. Oh,
we got.
man.
Well, call me.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
See these guns?
listen,
I got
you need
you.
to give me some strength.
Yeah.
I got you.
But-
Well, I'm actually going to be putting out. So, you know, I'm always in this like bulk cut. You know, bodies flux. You know, women we flux. Like I'm
Yes.
fluxing anywhere from 10 to 20 pounds at any given
Now it's the
season.
truth,
You
yeah.
know, and but I've really like nailed down a really good meal and workout plan. And I did put up a post the other day asking like, you know, who would be interested in like being one of my clients. I am certified personal trainer and nutritionist. So I'm gonna start bringing back in my personal training and my
Hey,
nutrition.
I am interested because
you know,
that
it's-
is amazing.
I try to tell people all the time too. It's like it's 80% diet. Like if
Yes.
you get your diet in check, you don't have to spend hours at the gym. I used to spend 3 years ago. I would be at the gym for 3 hours, and I still teach all day. You know, now I literally have my workouts down to like 80 minutes,
No way.
and it could even be shorter. Like that's for me. Like that's good for me and what I need to do. I can do it in 60 if I needed to. You know, but I've like nailed down such a good program right now that I'm like, I gotta share this. And I have like the booty trick. Like I've been getting a lot of compliments on my booty lately, and I've been going really hard at it. So I feel like I need to sell my booty workout because
Yes.
the biggest flex I have is that people pay for this.
Yeah.
So
And you got it.
People pay for it, and I got it. But it's it comes with work.
Yes.
It's a little bit of work.
So you work out
but
every single day?
every day.
Okay.
I do not miss a gym day. I'm miserable if I'm
it's
even
a
late
mental
to the
thing,
gym.
right? Like it's
Yeah.
really mentally like helps you. And
No, it's so, and people are like, you go to the gym every day and you still work, and I'm like, doesn't everybody?
yeah, yes.
I
Just
my
because your job is here does
Right.
not mean like
right.
you're not
like
getting
this isn't my workout.
Yes.
This is for my students.
Exactly.
I'm working for my students. I'm not working for me.
Yes.
So I need to go before my business is open, before I get my first phone call, before I get my first email. I go to the gym at 7:00 every morning. 7 to 8:30 is usually my time. And I have to. And if I don't go, I am not nice.
No, not a nice
It's like my sanity,
Yeah.
And like I could come here and like dance it out, but again, it's like not for me.
Yeah.
And I try to come in and like dance for myself, and the phone rings. And
Yeah, you're working.
Pinky, I need you. Da, 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 something's happening. Oh, there's a leak. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's the business owner takes
Yes,
over, and you
yes.
can't do shit for yourself. So every morning, every day, Monday through Friday, I get up and I am excited to go. Like I am thinking about my workout while I'm sleeping. Like, what am I doing today? What's my split tomorrow? Like, what am I doing?
I
What's
need
the
your
game plan?
motivation.
What's the, I have a whole note section in my phone of like Monday's leg day that, glutes in this, Tuesdays back and buys.
Back and buys. Is that your
and buys.
favorite?
That is I was obsessed with leg days. I do 3 leg days a week.
Whoa.
However, back and buys is probably my favorite right now.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it. I was curling 30-pound dumbbells the other day.
So tough.
And
Yeah, I can only do
that's
like five
apparently
pounds.
apparently that's a lot. Apparently that's a lot for a female.
So strong.
I
But
can't do
apparently
any of
that's a
that.
lot for a female. And some guy at the gym was like gawking, and he was just like, and I was like, "Do you need the weights?" And he's like, he's like, "Oh, I need the 25s." And I was like, oh, "Okay, like I'm 25s and 30s." Like I'll be done in a minute. And then I like proceeded to curl the shit out of them.
Yeah.
And I gave him to him when I was done, and he was just looked at me and he was like, "Wow, you're really strong." He's like, that's a lot of weight for a woman to lift.
Be like, thank you.
I lift my own body weight.
Yeah.
Like I lift my own
Yes,
body weight.
you do.
So, but yeah, and I also take gymnastics classes.
Yeah.
This.
At like another spot, So I even have, even as a business owner and
You're
all the
so
things that I
good
do,
to
like,
different
I can
spots.
teach 16 hours of pole, but I'm still going to get in my workout. I'm still going to get in my gymnastics training. I'm still doing all the things for myself because I still have to do my own things outside of the business.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
it's important. And I think once you, there's a length of time of consistency that you have to get through to in order to continue to be consistent, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
I feel like people, it goes back into that like instant gratification. They go to the gym for like 3 weeks and like their diet may not be up to par, but they're working out really hard, but they're not seeing any changes. And it's because their diet's not right.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just calorie deficit. Calorie deficit. That is literally all you need. If you don't know how to put yourself in a calorie deficit, call me. This is why I'm going to have the training program. So whether you are looking to lose weight, gain weight, cut, bulk, build muscle, build lean muscle mass, like whatever your goal is, like reach out to me. So I'm going to be putting out a bunch of like,
Amazing.
personal training like programs and stuff just for different people. And again, with any goal, because I do have people that want to gain weight. I have people that want to either gain fat, they want to gain muscle, they just want to put on more body mass, like tiny people. It's like same thing. Like people want to gain weight, people want to lose weight. Everybody has a different goal, and my job is to find out what your goal is and to help you reach that goal and be consistent. I think it's a mindset. It's all a mindset, and if you tell yourself you don't have time, you're not going to make time. You're not going to ever find time. I literally work 16 hours a day and I find time to go to the gym every day. I find time, I make the time because that is a priority, and people need to put their health as a priority. Too many parents are living for their children, which is obviously you're a parent, you're supposed to live for your kids, but you want to live with your children too. Like you want to be here for them when they're growing up and in high school, and you want to be in good shape for them. You want to be able to play with them at the park. Like, how are you going to do these things if you're not taking care of yourself? So, there's definitely this big stigma around, especially moms, that like they have kids and it's so hard for them to step out of that household, and, especially stay-at-home moms.
Yes.
Like it's hard. Like Let me set you up with an at-home program. You can't get to the gym. Guess what? Do you have 2 yoga blocks, or can you spend $20 at Five Below, get a little weight, get some yoga blocks, get a resistance band, get a yoga mat?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Wow.
Body weight, body weight exercises. You don't have to be in a gym for 7 hours a day. If your diet is in check and you're doing something for 30 minutes a day, whether it's walking, working out in your house, stretching, any form of activity, and getting your steps in, getting 10,000 steps a day. Like there's not really a trick. There's not really a trick to it. Like everybody's like, oh, these diet pills and this thing and that thing and super greens and super, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's all bullshit.
Yeah. It's just to pay.
It's all bullshit. All your granola bars are bullshit. All your protein shakes are bullshit. It's all bullshit. It's all filled with sugar and it's all filled with bullshit. And there's one thing that I hate is bullshit. You can't bullshit. Like I see right through it.
Yes.
And so I always, in my mind, like I see these influencers, and it's like, yeah, girl, you're 16 years old. Of course you look like that. You have no metabolism.
Yes.
Like, great for you. You were born with a good body. What are you selling, sweetheart?
Yeah.
What are you selling? Like, no, I've been fat. I've been fit. I've been fat. I've been fit. I've been fat. I've been fit, and it comes in waves. And I'm finally at a point in my life where I know what my body does. I know what my body does. I know my patterns. I know my life patterns. I know, just holiday patterns when I'm gonna gain a little bit of weight. And, you have to be okay with not being okay.
I feel like I'm in therapy right now. This is great. I really do. I feel like I am. You're preaching. This is great. You're preaching.
This is free advice. This is free advice. I mean, at almost 40 years old, there's a lot of things that
we got some cheat codes in life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's stuff that I've just taken the time for myself to really figure out. And I'm a watcher. Like I like to observe.
Yes.
I like to listen. I keep my eyes and my ears open. I like to know what's going on. I like to hear and see what's going on. And, especially in today's society with TikTok and, these fitfluencers,
Fitfluencers, is that what they're called?
Fitfluencers. I don't know. Probably.
Guess what?
Maybe.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That you said that.
But it's like fake. It's just fake.
Yeah.
It's fake crap. So you girls that are
fugazi.
Fugazi. These bitches are paying for BBLs and then putting a booty workout.
Yeah.
Bitch.
God,
Get a booty workout from somebody that works their booty, that literally can show you. I've always had listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was born with a butt. I was born with genetics. My nickname when I was a kid was Bubble Butt. Has my butt always looked as good as it looked now? No. I got super skinny at one point. I had a flat butt. I have pictures.
It's so
I have
crazy
pictures.
that you said that because when I, first found out I had celiac disease, I lost 40 pounds like that.
Yeah.
And
that's what happened when I stopped eating soy, when I found out my soy allergy.
it melted off of me, right? And I had nothing, I just had no fat on me.
Wow.
Yeah, I lost so much weight. And then
because carbs.
Yeah, and then I had my son.
Oh.
And then I can't lose 20 pounds. But anyway.
But that,
It starts with the first step, Felicia.
Yes, it starts with the first step. I am in.
Come on, baby.
I am in therapy.
And that's okay. Listen, but I think people need to know that that's okay.
Yes.
It's okay because you're not the only person that this happens to. And the thing of it is to just get on track. You know what I mean? It's not always about losing weight. It's about being healthy.
Yes.
And people, right away think that you have to be skinny to be healthy. I know plenty of skinny people whose cholesterol is through the roof.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just have a fast metabolism, but their insides, they're probably going to have a heart attack at 45 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So skinny does not equal healthy. So you have to go by how your body feels, how your skin looks, how your hair feels, how your skin feels. If you have acne, if you have rashes, those are inflammation.
They're
That's
signs.
inflammation. That's signs that something in your body is not right. And knowing now, what I know now, so last year I was diagnosed with a soy allergy. Okay. And last January, all of a sudden, I was actually on my way to Jamaica for a work trip. I was doing a content shoot at Hedonism. And I was the second photographer on this shoot. And I got off the plane. I got on the plane. I didn't feel good. My face was really itchy. I had sushi the night before.
Oh.
I got off the plane in Jamaica and my face was inflamed. And I was like, hey, this is weird. Maybe I'm having an allergic reaction to something. By day 4, I was like really, really bad. I wound up navigating somebody that had steroids. Was able to get them. By the time I got back into the States, it had happened again. I was on steroids like January, February, March, April.
Because they can't figure out what it is, right?
They didn't know what it is. So finally I had the allergy testing, and I had to go on a food regression. So I was just eating like basic meat, like stuff I knew I wasn't allergic to. And then I had to slowly introduce every 3 days a new food.
That's what they do for babies.
Yeah, no, literally. And it's soy is the anaphylactic one, and then tree fruit and tree nuts.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so many people say like, oh, well, you have celiac disease or soy, like you've eaten that your whole life. Why did it just flare up? It happens. And I've actually been allergic to soy my whole life. Yeah, isn't it
My whole
crazy?
life.
And it was doing something to your body.
I was vegan for 5 years.
Yeah.
I was full blown vegan. You know how much soy I was eating?
So I think that's what happens, right? I think that our body truly can't handle it.
No, it's exactly what happens. My doctor.
What happened with me when I was like 40 with working with the mold.
Oh yeah, he was working with Mark at Infinite,
Yeah.
and he comes home. He sends me a picture one day, and his whole face is blown up, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I don't know what's going on. So it kept happening. They were working in this one house. This one house had mold. They were working in this crawl space, and we went and got allergy tested. That's actually the first time I pulled a soy allergy. That was 2018. I found my paper at home while I was cleaning some stuff, and I remember them saying, "Oh, you pulled a light soy allergy, but light. Yeah, it's all right. You don't have to do anything." Now I'm anaphylactic.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And my doctor really basically was like,
You ate too much of it.
You are not going to outgrow at this point as an adult.
Yes.
You are not going to outgrow your allergies. So whatever you are allergic to, you better avoid, or it's going to get worse.
Exactly.
And everybody's like, just try to eat a little bit. I'm like, no, that doesn't work.
Wait.
I'm not 5. I'm not 5.
It makes me so mad.
I have an EpiPen for the first time in my life. 2 EpiPens I have to carry with me. 2 EpiPens. And I just discovered that they expire every year, and I have to get new ones next month. And that's ridiculous because they're expensive.
Yeah,
Yes.
I did not know that they
I was
expire.
like, I have to do some research for like, how much does it expire?
Yeah, right?
These are expensive. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, how about my grandma, right? 85 years old. She'll say to me, oh, Felicia, pasta, cake, whatever. I say, Grandma, I can't have it. I've literally had celiac disease for 4 years, like diagnosed.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, just a little piece won't hurt. I went, yeah, that's not how it works.
It's not how it works.
People don't think.
No, my mom. So at first they thought I was allergic to tomatoes because I think I had pizza or something and I reacted. But here they use oil, the vegetable oil in the pan, and that's what I reacted to. And I'm like, how do I tell my Italian mother that I'm allergic to tomatoes?
Yeah.
And she's like, well, you're not allergic to my gravy.
But just
if
think
it comes from my kitchen, you're not allergic.
Just think about me being Italian. I can't have pasta or anything. We switched it all. Like they don't know.
Can you eat chickpea pasta?
Yes, I can.
Okay, because the Bonza pasta is my absolute favorite.
It's great.
Girl, you want a high protein meal? Bonza pasta, a can of crushed tomatoes, and do some cottage cheese. Mix it up. It makes like a little vodka sauce. Protein. Girl, you got 40 grams of protein. 20 grams of protein from your Bonza. 20 grams of protein from your cottage cheese.
So I'd never had
40
cottage
grams of
cheese
protein
before.
Okay, eat it with some tomato stuff first.
Okay.
Because the flavor's a little funky.
Okay. When you mix it in, it's good.
It tastes like a vodka.
Oh, I need to try this.
It's delicious. It's like a wonderful high protein meal, and then I'll make like a side of greens or something.
Yeah, is that like
that's one of my
typically
favorite.
like what is your day like? What is your typical day of eating?
It depends on how much I'm working that day.
Okay.
If I am teaching a lot, I can't eat. And I know that sounds really. I usually just grab like Fairlife protein shakes are my go-to right now. Fairlife.
Oh,
it's the lactose-free milk.
Yes. Okay.
So they have the vanilla ones. I found have like 26 grams of protein, but I'll add that with like a scoop of my other protein and make it like 25 to 40 grams. Like play with the however much you scoop in, and then the chocolate ones have 42 grams of protein. So for me, it's like if I'm getting my protein in, then I'm keeping up with my energy and like what I have. But when I'm teaching, it's hard to eat because I can't digest fast enough to like teach in the next class.
Protein shakes?
I love protein shakes, but not the it can't be like the bullshit sugar filled ones. Like there's a lot of bullshit protein powders out there, like real funky ones, like just packed with sugar, packed with preservatives, all the flavors, like You know, I stick to like a basic, and I
Chocolate
have the soy
vanilla.
allergy, so
Yes.
there's a lot of protein powders that I actually can't even have anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, just a nice basic plain protein. But you can like pack it out. You can pack it out with protein.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
pretty
but the
cool.
protein shakes are like my go-to when I can't eat. If like I have a okay day where like I have not so back to back, you know, it's like morning is some kind of like usually cottage cheese with some fruit
Okay.
or, you know, some eggs and some turkey bacon, protein bagel. Dave's Killer Bread is one of the very few breads that I can have. There's a lot of bread that I can't have because of the soy and breadcrumbs, soy lecithin. So I can't get a chicken cutlet from anywhere, and everybody uses vegetable oil, so I don't eat anything fried anymore. But yeah,
It's a blessing and a curse.
it is a
I
blessing
say
and
that
a
all the
curse.
time
It
to
is.
people
It
because,
is.
and when everyone
and
has
like
like,
sweets, candies and stuff. Like I can't even chew gum.
yeah, people don't realize that.
People don't
And
realize.
even like toothpaste and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could talk
Crazy.
My
on
mom
and on
gave me a
about
piece
this
of
kind
gum,
of
and I
stuff.
was like, "This is flavored. Is there soy in it?" She's like, pulled it out of my mouth, literally ripped it out of my mouth.
Yeah, like they'll say, "Do you want a piece of gum?" I'm like, hold on, I have to check and
Check-
see if
no,
it's
literally.
gluten free. Like,
Isn't
what?
that crazy?
Yeah.
No, so I can't chew gum anymore.
Toothpaste, we use the same
Same-
toothpaste.
yeah.
Like, I'm like,
Well, that's
No,
me.
it's
Like if
crazy.
I see something like I want to
Right.
buy her, if it looks
He
good.
all the time. I'm like, babe, this is soy in it. I can't.
So my family has been really, really good with that, like looking to see if it's like gluten free and
Yeah.
stuff, and like my friends too. Like
Yeah.
now that they know,
now that I'm a year,
yes,
a year
it
and a half
takes a little
past.
bit once
Yeah.
people start going.
Well,
over
I
it.
just started
It's
making
when
my
you
own
get
sushi.
sick. When you get sick, that's when everyone's like, "What's a
Oh,
serious
I know.
thing?
It's serious.
It's a
I know.
serious thing."
Oh, they see my face. I'll show you pictures of my face. But I learned how to make my own sushi.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Jack of all
Sushi
trades
was
here.
my number one food prior to the soy allergy.
That's sad.
Sucks
Oh my
so
God,
bad.
that is
Sucks so
sad.
bad.
That is sad.
So yeah, just learn how to make it myself.
love
It's great.
this.
I'll make it.
Yeah, make me some sushi.
I literally make it for my mom and my girlfriends
Make me
all the
some
time. Like,
sushi.
so what's sushi?
I'll eat some sushi.
Whip it up. I go to Samuel and Sons, get nice fresh fish, and I don't even freeze it. I just whenever I want it, I go.
you go
I
and
let the
get it.
rice cook. I go get it. Go home, make it, roll it up. Delicious.
It's so hard to like order food anymore. Like when me and my husband are trying to find something to eat, like I have to order like Uber Eats or like Grubhub or something because of the fact that like he has to order from one spot, I have to order from another. It's yeah. So I'm just going to call you, Skats, to pick up my food.
Call Flaunt
I mean, I really don't do like food pickups.
Tell me what you do.
I basically do like private driving, like
Okay.
airport rides, like legit. Like if you need like a wedding,
You got
whatever.
a celebrity coming into town.
Yeah, you got a celebrity
Yeah.
call Skats. You'll
With
have a
all
fun
the
time.
with all the wrestling here last week, he picked up a lot of the wrestlers from the airport.
And they contacted me. Like they like our next door neighbor is at 2300 Arena.
Yes.
So like
yeah, they have a lot of big events.
lot of big events. So,
people
like-
come in.
they had a problem with one of their limo people, and Roger over there is like, "Scats, are you available? I'm giving this person your number."
Let's go.
He was on call all week. He was driving around all the wrestlers.
That's
I was,
really
I was
cool.
driving around like a couple of like the CEOs of like the WCW, whatever they were, all the little smaller. Like I mean, all the lighters, the wrestlers. I had like 17 different people in my car, including like I had Rob Van Dam, which is like a big name. It's crazy. It's crazy how like it just falls into your lap. If
It
you're
does,
good
yes.
to people, it comes back to you.
This is the truth. And like just from like a person that you know, like
I'm good to our neighbors. Like
yes.
you know, they need help with anything.
They're building this area up.
Oh my God, there's so much.
There's so
We
much that's
are.
going to be
What are you-
happening.
Am I allowed to say what's coming in?
There's
here?
going to be so much happening,
I don't
right?
know. Oh wait, I don't know if I.
Okay, you don't have
I
to
mean,
tell
I'm not on an NDA or anything.
No,
but,
right?
So all right, I'll be
That
vague
may-
because
yes.
I don't know what I'm allowed
If it's
to.
fact.
I know that the Intellects property that's right across the way is supposed to be a shopping center. There's supposed to be
Yes,
knocking
I heard
that whole
about
thing down.
this.
So like Lidl Supermarket, Raising Cane's, Chase Bank, and like a few other stores are supposed to be over there. Federal Donuts, their flagship, just opened on our
Yes.
first floor, which is
But we're going.
a lot of their donuts I can't have.
The name of my freaking place here. I didn't even get the name of my business yet.
Oh, Cloud9.
Yeah.
said Cloud9.
No, we didn't.
I thought
I
I
said
said
Cloud9.
No.
Way in the beginning.
It's
I don't think
okay.
so.
Okay.
I don't
Anyway,
Cloud9. What's
Yeah.
the number?
Yeah.
Cloud9 is your transportation service.
Yeah.
Tell
So
the
if you-
number.
So like even if you're a business, like I also work with other businesses in the neighborhood, like Federal Donuts, or I used to work for other business.
You did last year a lot of deliveries for Angelo's.
Oh yeah, Angela's Pizza.
nice.
Like
Okay.
You had a bunch of deliveries down like to the ballpark and everything.
Cool. They do it for like
Catering.
the catering. Nice.
Well, everybody catering events they were calling me.
There was one time, so where we live on Passyunk Avenue, Brewery R's is right
Yeah,
near
the
us.
R.
So they have amazing food trucks. And this one day I was like, babe, like go get us a burger from back
Yeah,
there.
Smash
Like, get at a
Burger
smash
place, yeah.
burger place. And the guy ran out of pickles and he's like, well, where are your pickles at? And he was like, oh, they're on this street. And he was like, all right, I'll be right back. I'll go get your pickles. So he went and like picked up the guy's like,
big
extra
5
stock
gallon.
of, pickles or whatever. And like came back and like, gave us free food or whatever.
Yeah.
But like even
Yeah.
just little things like,
But I also
had to
made contact.
jump
I also did 2 other deliveries for him. Yeah. Afterwards.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like you take care of people, they take care of you.
That's the truth. Like you never know who you're gonna meet, and like
And I'm
the one
always
thing
good to
you
people.
are like both of you guys are like you guys are always so kind to people, and that's why good things are happening to you guys, and like good things are happening, but also hard work, you know.
hard work, dedication,
Yeah.
perseverance,
No, it really
and a
does.
vision.
A
Blood,
vision.
sweat, and tears.
Yes, but guess what? This is incredible what you guys have here, and I'm gonna be calling you Skats when I need to go places.
Yes.
I'll be your driver and your professional bodyguard.
Perfect. We got 2 for 1.
2 for
Yes.
1 special.
2 for 1 special.
If you need armed security, you call me.
Yeah.
Well, you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm-
I gotta be honest, right? I remember seeing you, post about like carrying, right? And
I was on a news article for a news.
and I remember your pink or rose gold gun, right? Did you have?
I had a carrier. that was,
Carrier,
like,
right?
pink, yeah.
So then my husband was always like, I think that you should carry something, whatever. And I was like, I don't know, I'm scared. And I was like, I remember Lauren had that. Yeah, like I was like,
Yeah.
so I got my list to carry, but I'm
I will take you shooting.
Yes,
Let's
I think we
go.
would have fun.
I have like 3 guns we can shoot.
Okay. Yeah, like I
Let's
I
go.
got
I'll
it
take you.
and I was like, I'm gonna get one.
Yeah, I go to Philadelphia. I got an archery. Is
Okay.
it's something else now? Did they rename it or something? On 9th Street.
Oh,
9th and
is
Federal.
Ellsworth.
Ellsworth.
Ellsworth. Yes, I've been there
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty.
That's
They
where I
told me
go
how
shoot.
to like undo a gun and everything. Like I did a class. I did a class.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah, I did a
So that's
class.
where I go shoot. I have a membership there. You
Yeah.
can come with me. I'll teach
Yeah,
you.
let's
I'll
go.
teach you.
I haven't done that for like maybe a year. I
Yeah,
haven't
you
went
need to
shooting.
practice that.
Yeah.
You should go. I try to go
You have
shooting
to
like
practice.
when I can get in now, it's a couple times a month.
Okay.
I'd like to go every
But
week.
still, that's good.
But yeah, I mean, if you're carrying, you should know how to use
Yes,
it. You should
yes.
know the spot,
the whole
you
9
should
yards.
You'll forget, you good to just keep
Definitely.
up with it.
I don't have my own yet because I'm still a little afraid to have my own.
And if you're afraid, it's probably best. not to
Yeah,
have
but
one
I
yet.
think that I need to like practice more.
Yeah,
You
get-
know?
get unscared of it.
Wait, I'm dying. We've really talked about a lot of
No,
things in this
literally.
episode.
Okay, so-
I went through its therapy session.
Therapy session.
Yeah.
We're gonna do bungee fitness. We're gonna go to gun lessons.
Yes,
Then
like
you're gonna come in for a pole class. Then I'm gonna get you
Get
on.
out
Then
there.
I'm gonna get you on a meal plan. Then I'm gonna get you on a meal plan.
this is great.
And we're gonna get, we're gonna get your body where you want
Where
it to be.
I want it to be. This is awesome.
Yeah, I'm the one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
Literally, the one-stop
I
shop.
love you guys.
We love you.
I love you
I can't believe you're all
guys.
grown now.
Yeah, so
Remember my song, I'm grown.
Yeah. Full circle.
Full circle.
Oh
I'm grown.
my God, life really goes full circle.
No, seriously.
So funny.
Wow.
Well, tell everyone how they can get in touch with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Websites, social media links, we'll have that all, but like how they can join your classes, right? You can do it all on your phone.
Yeah, all on your phone. The app that we use is Schedule House. It's a booking system. You can download the app right to your phone. Pretty easy. You just search for the name of the business. If you've ever used like MindBody, very similar program, just a lot easier to navigate than MindBody. So there's MindBody does weird stuff. So you don't need like weird locations. You just search the name of the business. It shows the business. We have 2 locations, East and West. Our west location is our 17th and McKean location. Our east location is Swanson and Wolf. So I love people that aren't from Philly are like, is your West location in West Philly? And I'm like, no, it's in South Philly. They're like, but why does it say West? I'm like, because it's on the west side of Broad Street.
Oh.
You're not from here. You don't understand.
You don't understand?
If you're,
Oh my goodness.
excuse me. If you're not from Philly, you don't understand the East and West
Exactly.
split.
Yes.
And I think it's hilarious because literally everybody thinks it's in West Philly, but it's not. They're
not.
both in South Philly.
Yes, they are.
They're only 19 blocks apart. We have parking at both, which is great.
Yeah.
Easy transportation at both. So those are the locations. Schedule House, you can go right to our website, flauntfitness.net. Under schedule and registration, and you can also click the link right from there, put it right on your phone. The class schedule's there. We run over 100 classes a week. 100 classes a week between both studios. It's crazy. It is a well-oiled machine that we got going here, but there's literally something for everyone. We have specials. We have even some passes that can be shared with a friend. So like if you were nervous and you didn't want to come by yourself, you guys could like share a 5 or 10 pack of classes, which is really cool.
That's
So
really cool.
there's a lot to fit all different budgets. This doesn't have to be a crazy expensive thing. It's definitely, more than a basic gym membership, but we hold very like good customized classes here. And there's a lot. So you're gonna get it in like, this is your new gym. This is your new gym. So, they can book right online. Our Instagram is at Flaunt Fitness. We have a link tree there. You can purchase tickets for our showcase, any of our events that we have coming up. The clothing swap, if you guys want to participate in the clothing swap, the clothing swap is going to be a good one. And I know Philly bitches just.
Oh, we have a lot of stuff in our closet.
We got a lot of stuff in our closet.
Yeah, lots of these don't wear.
I am going to bring in like probably 8 big contractor bags full of clothes. I'm not even kidding.
So
like,
make sure you
half are gonna have the tags on it. Like, yo, I'm telling you, I got BB clothes, express clothes with tags, like free stuff, like free to a good home. So the clothing swap is gonna be awesome. But yeah, the link tree on our Instagram page will go to anything. My personal IG is Miss Pinky, MSPINKI, not Y. Joe Skats. Cloud 9 Transport. Cloud, the number 9 Transport is the IG. And his information is right there. You can call or text them to book airport rides. Summer's coming, vacation, rides down the shore. He does a lot of rides to the casino. He's always driving people to the shore. So if you're somebody that is just looking to like get down there to hit the casino, need a ride down, you don't want to take the bus, hit him up. He's driving back and forth from AC all summer. Wildwood, Ocean City.
This is great.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
All the shore.
Love it.
Love it.
Love it. Make sure that you follow Flaunt Fitness and Cloud 9 on all social medias and just come and stop in for a class. You will not be disappointed. Also, make sure that you like and subscribe The City Buzz on social media platforms and listen and watch on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and iHeart. And remember, keep your eyes on the city and your ears on the buzz. Woo!